But while I was gone, I was working on my very own hair care brand called. What's up everyone, it's Winstonee coming back to you guys with a brand new video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the notification bell to get notified of every new video I post. As you can tell, I've been on a little hiatus from YouTube. If you've been subscribed to my channel, you know that's not out of the ordinary, but I'm back now and I'm ready to get you guys through this winter with some hair care tips. But while I was gone, I was working on my very own hair care brand called Winstonee Hair. I made an announcement on Instagram about it last week, and I made a post here on YouTube for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram. Hint, hint, follow me on Instagram at the Winstonee. But yeah, I'm excited about it and I can't wait to bring you guys some of my very own hair products. I also want to give a quick shout out to an up and coming YouTube channel called Viral First. It's a movie review channel and making commentary on movies and videos. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to his channel and show some support. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description below. So fall is here, winter is coming, which means you might have to make a few adjustments to your hair care routine. So if you have low porosity hair like I do, one of the biggest things you'll have to tackle in the winter is dryness. Now for low porosity hair people, our hair does tend to dry a lot faster in the winter. So if you're not deep conditioning right now, if you have low porosity hair and you're not deep conditioning, now's the time to definitely make sure that you step up your deep conditioning game, because you know the dryness out here will get real. Deep conditioning is my first tip on taking care of your hair in the winter. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get some type of heat for your hair, whether that be a blow dryer, you can get a heated bonnet, it could even be steam from the shower, or you can get an actual hair steamer, because that will open up your follicles and that will allow the deep conditioner to penetrate your hair. So you're going to want to sit under that for a little bit just to heat your hair up, open up the follicles, put a deep conditioner in there, and then sit under the steamer or whatever, the shower, blow dryer. If you use a blow dryer, make sure you use a diffuser, but you're going to use your heat for about 30 minutes to an hour so that the deep conditioner can really get in your hair and your hair can get all the moisture it needs. For all you people who have high porosity hair, you don't really need something to heat your hair with. Your hair will take in the deep conditioner just fine on its own, but you will need to follow up your deep conditioning treatment with a sealant oil. You're gonna use Jamaican black castor oil or use argan oil. Those are sealant oils and those will lock in the moisture from the deep conditioning when you finish your treatment. So all my high porosity hair people, make sure you use something to seal your hair with. Make sure you don't use coconut oil, or make sure you don't use avocado oil. Those are moisturizing oils and those really won't seal in the moisture in your hair. All it will do is moisturize your hair even more, and then your hair will dry out because you didn't seal it with anything. So low porosity hair people, you can use an oil after your deep conditioning treatment, but if you do use an oil, make sure your hair needs it for one, because your hair will be absorbing the deep conditioner and it's easy for us to get product buildup. So make sure your hair actually needs the oil, and if you're going to use an oil, make sure you use a light oil, argan oil. That's a lighter oil. Don't use like Jamaican black castor oil, because then it can really weigh your hair down and you can have product buildup. My second tip for taking care of your hair in the winter is to use either a silk or both, a silk scarf and a silk hat if you have one, versus using a cotton or wool scarf or hat. If you put a cotton cap on or a wool cap, it tends to pull your hair out when you take it off. So if you're experiencing breakage or split ends, this might be the reason, because you're putting a cap on and it's pulling your hair out. So it's best to use a silk scarf and a silk cap. And if you don't have a silk scarf or a cap, you just have like wool or cotton, then one of the workarounds you can do is just putting a silk lining inside of your cap. If it's wool or cotton, just put a silk lining in there, so when you put it on your head, at least the silk is touching your hair and the cotton is not touching your hair. So that's a workaround if you don't have access to a silk scarf or a silk cap. I don't know how far you want to go with putting a cap on your head, but you can use a silk bonnet and put it on your head and then put the cap on, so that way your hair can be fully protected from the cotton or the wool. Using a cap in general is great for the winter because it'll protect your hair from cold winds, which will also cause dryness. So my final hair care tip for you guys for the winter is now is the time to put twists in your hair, braids such as plaits and cornrows. Now is the time to do those hairstyles because those are protected hairstyles, and those hairstyles will lock in the moisture in your hair from you using the deep conditioner or oils or whatever you're using to moisturize your hair. Those styles will lock in that moisture, and also those styles will protect your ends from getting ripped out from if you do wear a skull cap or you do, you know, wear a scarf that's wool or cotton. Those styles will protect your hair from getting pulled out. Just in general, protective hairstyles are good, especially if you're trying to grow your hair, because it'll stimulate your scalp and it will promote hair growth. So those are the tips I have for you guys for protecting your hair and taking care of your hair in the winter. If you guys want more tips on winter hair care, then let me know in the comments below and I'll go ahead and make another video on more tips for taking care of your hair in the winter. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video and click that notification bell to get notified of new videos I post, and I will see you guys in my next video.